Hey up, you lot. Big win. I mean, my first ever North London derby in flesh. And I'm not going to lie, man, I got goosebumps as soon as I went way to ground. It was special. The atmosphere was thunderous from before kick-off. And the way that we started the game was unbelievable. We really wanted to take it to him. I felt we continued from where we stepped off against, where we left it against Brentford. But the crazy thing is, we were just still going side to side. We weren't playing any like balls that I'd class that were cutting through and dissecting straight through the middle to our front men. And what that was allowing was them to group, and it was just two banks of four, pretty much five really, with like, in fact, if you think about it, with two banks of five because they didn't have anyone up. So it was hard to break down, but we kept our heads, we kept our patience, and Thomas Partey's strike was outrageous, mate. Like, to see it land in the bins like that, a man who's had shots closer to Mars than he has the net, and then for him to pick one out in North London derby like that, like, honestly, bruv, timing. Then we were still at him, but they were starting to get back into the game, and again, just rashness at the back, which if we can iron out these mistakes, we'd see these games out so much more simpler and not put us in a predicament. But for Gabriel to be going to the ground like that, I think Xhaka could have cleared it before. Just a bit of a muddle up at the back stick. Listen, even before the game, I could have said that Kane would score a penalty. Like, I cannot remember a game that he has not had a penalty against us in the past 3-4 seasons where he's not scored. Maybe when we beat him 2-1 in lockdown, something crazy like that. But other than that, like, he just scores penalties for fun against us. So it were written, but we needed half time at that point. We really needed half time at that point, and I felt Arteta could get into him. And I was thinking, what's he going to say? It's not like a performance where you need to like rollick him and get into him, but you need to wake him up a bit and get him to quicken up the tempo and be more at them. Do you know what I mean? And cause the errors. And literally, it must have been what he said, because within, 3-4 minutes of half-time, Jesus pounces on an error that was forced by the pressure that was put in there, and I'll take those tap-ins all day. And then the third one, when Xhaka scored, you know, real turnaround in his career with Arsenal, but for him to score in a North London derby, the goal that ends up, you know, I'd say once that one went in, we were able to ease up a bit. Obviously, there was a sending-off involved with that as well, but Xhaka's goal just allowed us to just, us fans anyway in the stadium, allowed us to just ease it up a bit, do you know what I mean? And just be a bit more assured that we're going to get the 3 points, because that's the thing, they do have world-class attack, so you've got to give them respect. But here, what's Conte doing taking off their strikers, bruv? Like, talk about a manager conceding a game 65 minutes in, yeah? Like, you can't be doing that. Like, that's a manager going, we're getting outclassed, I don't want it to be 4, 5, 6. Taking Son off for Doherty and all that madness, like, that's dead. That's dead. But anyway, enough about them. I thought Saliba was unbelievable. His calmness, he's got ice in his veins, that brother, I'm telling you now. He was unbelievable on the ball in tight situations, in high pressure situations as well. So shout out to him. I thought Partey ran it. I thought Ben White was a bad man all the way through it. And we moved, you know what I mean? I still think there's scope for us to improve. I think there's quality on the bench that's coming in that's going to be able to step up, like Vieira coming on and getting his minutes in there, do you know what I mean? Eddie wanting to have that run out as well. But the biggest win today is for the fans. You know, to be fair, the pundits have said we're still to beat a top team, and I suppose we still have, because we haven't played a top team and beat them this season yet, if you're counting them, do you know what I'm saying? But Liverpool next week, going into this run with that, let's go into it optimistic, do you know what I'm saying? It's all there to be played for, and that's because of the way that we are playing. And big up them fans, because them fans in that ground today gave me goosebumps and a memory that'll live with me forever. So amazing day, amazing win, still top of the league. We keep going and see how the other results go this weekend, and we're bounced next week, do you know what I'm saying? Blessings to you all, peace and light, bless Victoria Concordia Crease. Come on, the Arsenal, and remember, North London is red.